if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I apologize if you guys aren't caught up, but please do follow me over there to keep up to date, especially with these tournaments. I will put a link in there for anyone that asks. But what happened was, the day of the tournament, roughly nationwide, the U.S. lost 25 to 33% of their internet, and I was unfortunately one of those that kind of did get hit, and my cell service went out and my internet was acting up. Then the next 3 days, and even last night as well, I had nothing but thunderstorms, and they knocked out at least a quarter of my town every single time, and I was afraid that was going to happen during the live stream, and I didn't want that to happen to you guys that were watching or to the teams that were participating. So today is the day that they said the storm is gone. Hopefully it's passed and I won't get it anymore, and both teams are here and ready to play. With the finals, if you guys do not know, instead of a best of 3, it will be a best of 5, so we'll at least see 3 maps played tonight, versus Gentlemen Scholars versus Tactical Tryhards. But I think without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and invite both the team IGLs in here and get this underway. Okay, I invited in both the IGLs. Sorry it took so long, I couldn't find them. Yes, it is Tryhards versus Scholars, yes. I feel... Hello, Violent.
What's up, Chris? What's up, man?
How are you doing?
Okay, good. Just ready to get this shit show on the road.
Hello, GTR.
Hello.
Oh, you sound...
Sore.
What's up, GTO?
Hello.
Alright, that's good to hear.
I played this game in like a week.
That's good to hear. Weren't you playing Weren't you playing last night?
I was playing yesterday, but I played like 4 rounds, and then my internet said, no, you don't deserve this game anymore.
Oh, that's
and
good.
Died. Yeah.
That's good. Alright, well, you guys know how this works. Instead of best of 3, it's going to be a best of 5, and therefore there's only going to be 1 map ban per team. Okay. Violently, heads or tails?
Heads.
Oh.
It is tails. So, Dieter, other set of maps, which one do you not want to see?
Get Velo the fuck out my face.
Go. Alright, and for you, Violent? He...
Velo.
No.
Villa? Did you say Villa?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Oregon.
Oregon? Alright. GTR,
Rylan, I actually hate you.
GTR, which maps do you want to see? First, and...
First, I wanna... To be honest?
And do let me clarify before you say this. When I say first, it's going to be alternating. It's going to be your first pick, then Violence,
His
then
first
yours,
pick.
and then Violent. And then
Yeah.
the decider for the 5th.
I want want to play Border first.
Border?
Yeah.
Violent? That's it? GTR?
Coastline.
This one? Violent?
Bank.
The last two ones are Bank and Consulate. Or Clubhouse, sorry.
We'll do bank.
Bank? And that means Clubhouse will be our decider. Alright, and finally, offense or defense first, GTR?
I want to defend first.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. Go ahead and let your teams know what's going on, and I'll send out invites in a second.
Alright. Good luck. I hate my life. Over
That's
here.
That's what I like to hear.
What the fuck is my party? Where the... well then. I guess I'm stuck here. 'Cause I don't see my party.
That's good.
Also no message.
Yeah, you probably should let them know that you can't fucking hear them.
I haven't played since the last time the tournament happened.
That's good.
I'm gonna warm up like 5 rounds in. And that's a whole game if we get swept.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the delay on the DQ.
My
palm started sweating.
Hey, I didn't do it. I did not delay anything. You guys got your team together in the time allotted.
7:15 and 7:18 is a pretty good delay. Oh. I got invited, but I don't see the party.
I have a question.
Hello?
What were the counter strategies to the toxic lion? For the alright. For the lion meta, there was not really a whole lot of a counter. The best thing you could do is run a Mira Legion, either between a Kapkan and a Frost, a Jaeger, and most time it was a bandit or not. Sorry, it wasn't a bandit. It was Mira. That was always the strategy or the strat that I always seen come up. Other than that, there's not the lion and Finka meta was really insane. Any gameplay you see of it, it was really insane. It was like when Ella first was released. It was hard to counter. There's almost nothing you could do. Alright, coastline. Second one is Consulate. Perfect. Are we on that? That's what I like to see. Third one is... Oh, sorry. The first one... No, the first one was Border. Oh, my mistake. Glad I caught that right now. Then the third one was Coastline. Fourth one was... Bank. Rarely ever do I see Bank get played. Like, it is insane how little I ever see Bank get played in this tournament. What am I missing here? I'm missing Clubhouse. Where the fuck is Club. There it is. Make sure everything is in order. Okay. Yeah, no, the Finka Online meta was pretty bad. They were considered the most broken operators. One of the most broken operators, Lion, was one of the most broken operators introduced into this game. Oops, sorry about that, folks. into this game, and the developers even came out and said that if you guys don't know, Lion was actually developed around the PvE aspect with the whole zombie campaign and the zombie multiplayer, but they didn't take into account the PvP aspect of it, which led to a lot of frustrating matches. I cannot tell you how many frustrating matches I've seen, or I have been in personally, where I've just seen a Finka, a Lion, a Dokkaebi, a Jackal, and let's just say Ashe or Montang even, and then they just rush in there and plant, and then use all three of his E1Ds, call you, track you. There's not a whole lot you can do against that at all. It was honestly one of the most annoying things I ever had to deal with. But that's long over-ish, kind of. Lion is definitely not as overpowering as he was. He's still pretty powerful, don't get me wrong. The usual teams that I play with when I go into ranked, we quite often do use that meta, or where we use a Jackal and a Lion, or a Lion and a Dokkaebi, and it's very easy to grab the roamers because they can't move. They hear the phone call going off, and they're trying to hold an angle as the attackers try to push on them, and if we usually attack them with two different angles, so they can only pick one or the other to fight, and they usually end up dying without really even taking anybody, or if they do take someone, it's usually either the less impactful operator like an Ashe or a Dokkaebi or a Lion, like I said. Yes, it was 100% pick rate, I think, in the pro leagues for like the first 4 days that he was released in the, or he was released and it was actually played in pro league. It was pretty fucking insane. 100% pick rate has not even been seen. Even Ella had, I think it was like a 90% win rate. I mean, and we thought that was the highest it was ever gonna get. And then there was Ella, that was 90%. Ashe, I think, still has like a 73% win rate. Mira, when she was introduced, she definitely changed up the gameplay a lot, and I think it was, I think she had like an 70 or 80% win rate, which was still pretty insane. That was before Ella was released, so it was like steadily getting increasing of the win rates that they had, even in the pro league level. Yeah, I watched Pro League when they released Lion, because I want to see how bad it's going to be. And it was as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I was actually watching as the commentators just didn't know really what to say. I mean, like, for Christ's sakes, they never seen an operator that shifted the meta so heavily that literally rounds were ending almost a minute sooner. The first kill, they got shifted from usually being the 2 or 3 minutes in ranked to usually the 1 and 2 minute mark, because of how quickly the attackers would just push on to the building, get so much map control and dominance over the defenders, and the defenders just had to try to win the gunfights as best they could. How do I feel about the Dokkaebi nerf? Well, it's not just a Dokkaebi nerf, it's a Dokkaebi and Vigil nerf with the SMG-12, and long time coming. Everyone could say, honestly, long time coming. Dokkaebi's primary weapon, even though the Mark 14 is good, solid, even with an angle grip, it's damn near a laser. It hits pretty well, and you can spam fire it like crazy. I have plenty of live streams and plenty of videos of showing how you can just spam fire that and get the headshot. It's very easy. But the SMG-12 is usually what you use because it almost 100% guarantees you a headshot every time. there's nothing you can really do against an SMG-12 without getting the headshot first before they start spraying. However, I do disagree with the SMG-11 nerf. That, in my opinion, is not a very good nerf at all. For you avid smoke players, and you guys don't know, SMG-11 is going to be nerfed with a significant recoil increase to the point of it where it's pretty unbearable. And it does unfortunately look like it's going to make it through the TTS server and be released in the final product of Operation Grimsky. And it has the same recoil as kind of like Buck's recoil mixed with Hibana's recoil. It kind of climbs up and to the right, but difference between Hibana's or Buck's is that Hibana has a secondary, obviously, but she has 20 bullets. 21 if you have one in the chamber. Buck has 30 bullets. 31 if obviously the one in the chamber. You have 16. 17 at the most on Smoke's gun, and it shoots almost 400 rounds per minute more than Hibana's or Buck's gun. So to take that into account of having a high recoil, you're going to burn through that before you even be able to line up those continuous headshots or body shots that you need. Operation Parabellum is coming to a close. How was this season in a whole, in your opinion? I liked it. I grew a lot as a player in this game. I have learned a whole lot. Aside from, obviously, I knew at a very early age that this was a team-based game and you need to work with your team. I learned significant gun control. A significant gun control. I have been able to increase my sensitivity to the point of where I don't feel like I'm lacking in accuracy, and also I don't feel like I'm lacking in the ability to swivel and get those amazing flicks that once you start getting them quite continuously, yes, they're amazing, but you kind of, it's not just like you kind of just did it on a whim and you were hoping. You're more tactical about it, and I really like that. Also, I have been the closest I have ever been to platinum. As you guys can see, I'm a gold 1, and I'm only, I think, a game away from hitting plat 3. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get that one more win to go into plat. I just can't. I don't know what it is. For whatever reason, I just can't. But it doesn't matter. I definitely have seen my improvement. I definitely know where I still need to improve, obviously. And even if I don't hit plat, I still feel that this platinum is probably out of reach this season, unfortunately, since it is tomorrow. The new operation drops tomorrow, but I feel that I'm going to hit plat tomorrow. Looks like the 5th is finally here. Took quite a long time. Sorry folks, I am typing right now. Ready? I'll answer your question in just a second. I just have to confirm with both teams and make sure they are ready. Do you think Maestro will get a nerf to his LMG in the near future? Near future? No. I don't feel that at all. I don't think that... I think, honestly, Maestro is in a relatively good state. His gadget is not great, but it's not lackluster. I'll continue this in a second. We are going to get into our first game tonight between blue Tactical Tryhards and in orange Gentlemen and Scholars on the map border. Now, I feel his LMGS is a little overpowering, to say the least. But his gadget kind of makes up for that, for not being too overpowered as well. I think the hipfire is quite insane for a high fire rate gun. I mean, like, that's like Bandit's gun giving him 80 bullets. It's pretty insane. But as Maestro being an anchor and being a 3 armor, he can't use that just to harass the attacking team, as some obviously toxic players probably would if, like, say, Bandit had 80 bullets. First map, or first player ban is actually going to be a mountain. Second one is going to be a Finka. Finka is still maintaining that high ban rate, even going into the finals. And for you folks that do know of this, there is a mountain glitch now back in Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not going to go over to you how to do it, but I have seen it myself personally quite frequently, and same rules apply just as if in Pro League. If one of the players or one of the teams do use Montang, even if he was not banned, in the glitch, or for that matter any player in the way of being a glitch, it will result in an immediate disqualification. There is no reason to be bringing someone to glitch. I understand ranked and casual are different, but there's no reason to bring it into this tournament at all. And like I said, it will envelop into an automatic disqualification. Oh, looks like we already got fans for both of the teams right now, actually in here. Welcome everyone. Sorry that it took so long. There was some complications in reference to one of the teams, but all that is done and over with. I got to talk with you guys. Yeah, I saw that too. I think for secure area it's bad for sure. I've seen that, however, the glitch doesn't really work in favor of the defenders. Defenders stuck in it only have like certain angles they can shoot out of it with, and I think it's more of a hindrance to them than much of anything. I don't think that either of these teams are going to be between that, because it's honestly pretty stupid. Nevertheless, first round we're going to go ahead and go upstairs in armory and lockers, as Gentlemen and Scholars are on defense. I don't really understand for the Jaeger Elite skin why it's called, the ADS is called a ring neck. I know that the regular one, the ADSs are called magpies, but I don't quite understand why they're called ring necked on the Jaeger Elites. Last minute defenses looks like they are going up as the attackers do start their approach. attackers are bringing a Ying. Burke actually on the Ying. Very odd. Usually Superman is on the Ying for them. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go into details of it because I want to bring more attention to it than it already has. The less attention I bring to it, the better. Even though I'm a small YouTuber, yeah, I'm approaching 100 subscribers. Just to say half of those people find it. That's 50. That's 50 more people that know about the glitch and might potentially do the glitch. I don't really want to be a part of that. First kill is going to go to the Alibi onto Nighthawk and is going to get immediately refragged by Superman onto the Rook playing in the back, as Twitch did in fact drop the mirror window on Armory Wall. GTR playing very aggressive, but Burke's going to peek and take out GTR. 4v3 with a minute 20 left, and the man advantage is in their favor, and it does look like they have quite a bit of map control. It does take out Gamer on the roam with the Alibi on East Stairs. Violent also gets the Jaeger as well. One on the window. Minute left. Burke is going for the plant. White Noise takes out one. White Noise takes out two. 2v1. You know, he does feel there is someone there. Takes out three with an amazing headshot by onto Superman. Diffuse is going down. And White Noise with a 1v4 clutch all by him lonesome takes round number 1 for Gentlemen and Scholars. That very impressive round for White Noise, bringing it back from something that his team definitely didn't deserve. That round definitely should have gone to Tactical Tryhards, without a doubt. But nonetheless, White Noise with superior, or not superior, but great gun skills and great angling, definitely proved better than a 1v4. Okay. Sorry, I had the wrong chat on. I was trying to fix that, so I'm sorry if I did not see all of your guys' messages, but I believe I have. Looks like GTR is getting 6-pick onto the Thatcher. Don't quite know. GTR has proven to play a lot of Lion in the past few days. I guess obviously him not playing in a while, but still, the last tournament playing Lion almost all the time. Don't quite know why he went Lion this time. But nonetheless, seems like a pretty average setup. Instead of Violent, usually on his smoke, he's going to go ahead and be on the Mirror. Nighthawk is still on the Valkyrie as per usual. Looks like they are going to be opening up CCTV wall. Like still last second defenses are going down. Looks like, oh, put a Mirror in Archives actually. Don't quite understand why open up that drop hatch, but Twitch does get, or sorry, White Noise does get Violence Mirror window, which that is one already down in Archives, so that is going to prove much more difficult to try to hold. And as I say that, it does seem like the Twitch is already on the prowl to get that second mirror window. Legion does spot the Twitch, but however doesn't shoot him. Twitch's mirror window does finally go down as Gamer actually opens up the floor from underneath. Not really seeing a whole lot of people. Superman trying to fight back against that mirror. Nighthawk getting the kill on the White Noise. That was pushing into open area. Gamer refragging and getting burnt through the floor, actually. Not mistaken. First grenade coming out by the Buck is unsuccessful. Bandit does spot Gamer finally. Does light him up a little bit. Looks like Nighthawk is on the prowl trying to figure out where that Buck is. Doesn't spot the Buck, however. Thermite does open up Armory wall, and Mob's gonna get the first kill on Superman through it. GTR with the second kill onto Violent. Minute left. 2v4 situation. It looks like it's heavily in the favor of the attackers right now. Looks like Nighthawk going for a late flank. Does get spotted by Mob, but however misses the shots, and Nighthawk gets him, but GTR refrags very quickly onto the Valkyrie. 1v3 with 38 seconds left. GTR does spot the Legion. Legion spots Princess Maddie, but unfortunately misses the shots, and Princess Maddie does secure the kill onto Legion. So round number 2 goes to Gentlemen of Scholars as well. And pretty successful manner, I do have to say. They definitely won both of those, or sorry, second round definitely in the favor of Gentlemen of Scholars. That very good attack. Very good attack from round number 1 by Tactical Tryhards, but just Violent, or not Violent, sorry. White Noise proving just better gun skills overall versus for the attackers getting amazing headshots and securing that final kill and defusing the bomb. Does look like we are going down to ventilations as our third defense. Superman actually on the Fuse. Fuse not played very often at all in this tournament, as much as Finka gets played, to be honest. So, overall, the kills pretty much about the same for both teams as per spread out. White Noise obviously a little bit farther than the rest of his team just because he got quite a bit of kills in that 1v4 clutch. So, round number 3 underway. Looks like the attackers are prioritizing upstairs in this push. As per should be, you obviously need to take upstairs if you're attacking onto ventilations, just because there's so much you gotta worry about with verticality if defenders have it as you're pushing a site. There's literally 2 hatches that they can actually shoot you through as you push right onto CCT or not CCTV ventilations. I don't quite know what my Maestro's doing there, but whatever the case may be. Looks like Burger's gonna go quickly into Armory and actually get access to that right now. Is gonna start opening up that floor. Looks like most of the attackers are actually upstairs. Superman. Wow, they actually did not reinforce that one. That hatch, I can see why that one's not reinforced. And well, as I said, that Burke gets the first kill onto Mob Plane downstairs in ventilations. Or sorry, circle. And keep opening up this floor, trying to get an angle on these defenders. Princess Monty gets down in the process. GTR frags onto Dre. White Noise gets Superman as he pushes downstairs. Burke gets taken down by GTR, but Nighthawk refrags onto him. Does down the Maestro as well as he pushes up. That's White Noise off the board. 2v2 with a minute left. Princess Marty does get fortunately picked back up. Gamer rotates back onto site. Attackers still honestly in pretty good shape with upstairs all to themselves and the ability to still break open hard walls. The attackers are still in pretty good favor. Oh, Violent looking away, unfortunately, at the wrong time as Jaeger does rotate to the other side. Nighthawk gets the kill on Princess Marty through the hatch in Archives. 2v1, 25 seconds left. It's all up to Asian Gamer. Gamer does hear the buck. Starts shooting and gets the shot onto Violent. Plant is going down. But Nighthawk flicks onto Gamer as he misses the first few shots, securing round number 3 for Tactical Tryhards. Wow. Very impressive for Nighthawk that round. Getting, if I was not mistaken, 3K. Two of which were very impactful. No wait, 3 of which actually, sorry, were very impactful. Getting both the people that were flanking his team, and getting obviously the final kill to secure the round for them. Very good show, Nighthawk. Very good show. Oh, and to anyone that is watching, if you guys would like me to answer any of your questions or answer any of your comments or anything like that, I can do that in this time as they're picking operators, okay? If you send it in during the middle of one of the matches or the round, sorry, I'm not going to be able to answer until the end of the round, obviously. Nevertheless, round number 4 starting. We are back in Armory for the 3rd time. Not very, very successful for Tactical Tryhards going upstairs. But this is only the 2nd time. Oh no, sorry, it's the 3rd time they actually had to play on this bomb site because they were attacking us and unfortunately did lose it. So pretty normal setup for the attacking team. A little bit different, but relatively normal setup. Usually I would bring a Jaeger, but instead they are bringing the Ella this time. It's like they are opening up that CCTV wall again for more area that mirror can watch. And they are actually also planning for a bandit trick, if I'm not mistaken. So that's our coming out by the Twitch. Can I look in the CCTV? Is spotted by Violent. Ooh, a little bit off on that. Right. Here comes the start of this. Wow. White Noise being very aggressive, just gonna go ahead and plant that, but Bandit already bandit tricking it, takes out one of his exothermic charges, and Thermite is also dropped to 50 HP. Is gonna try again. GTR gets the mirror as he tries to peek, and that is the second exothermic charge gone. It's all up to Superman right now to hold back this push. Twitch does take out the mirror window. Oh, misplay by Superman, and GTR takes out that C4 before he could do anything with it. Nighthawk, however, taking out White Noise as he tries to push into the hallway. Twitch is spotted by Superman. Superman's trying to lay down fire, trying to get that kill. Burke spotting Princess Maudie, but however, Maudie takes out him first, laying into a 4v3. Attacker's favor. 30 seconds left, however. Not a whole lot of entry denial besides the C4. Gamer pushes into the hallway. 20 seconds left. Push is gonna have to happen now. Here comes push. Princess Maudie spots Superman. Gamer takes out a Nighthawk. Miles spots Ella. Misses the shot, however, onto Dre. Dre gets the kill. Gets the kill on a Gamer as well. Plants, however, is going down. Very low health for the Ella 1v2 situation. Ella peeking around the corner. Does get spotted, and GTR secures the kill on the Dre. Very solid hold, I guess you can say, for the attackers post-plant. Getting the plant down, kind of waited a little too long in my opinion, but I mean, as long as you get that diffuser down, I say 6 out of the 10 times you'll probably secure that for as an attacker. In fact, we are going back down to ventilations and workshop. I don't know what I'm watching. Looks like defenders are bringing a Cav for the first time in this matchup. Actually, yeah, matchup in total. The Attackers, however, do know about it at least now. Oh, attackers actually bringing a fuse and a capital. I don't quite understand 100% why that, but I guess we'll figure out here soon enough. Also bringing a Ying. Pretty quiet on the west front. Looks like first confrontation is going to be between GTR and Ying, as Valkyrie does actually get lit up just a little bit. Capitar looks like he's going to go ahead and secure the east stairs for the attackers. Armory wall is open. Cav does spot the Hibana and lights him up a little bit. Oh wow, Cav spotting the Ying actually and downing her. Does get lit up significantly by the fuse. Down to 1 bullet's worth of HP. Looks like GTR is going to back up. Be backing up the Cav. Takes out Superman. Gets refragged by Dre. Runs straight into Capital and Nighthawk secures the kill onto GTR. 4v3. Actually, right now, technically a 4v or a 3v3. As Ying actually, I do believe, is actually getting picked up right now. Yes. Still have to deal with the Cav, but oh, actually no. All defenders are on site. Now, annoying that the attackers look like they are going to start their push onto the site, and Mob with an impressive shot onto Dre as he opens up the wall into server. Wow. 3v3. Right now, it looks like he's actually might be back on the prowl. Does hear the Ying. Ying not looking the right way. And, oh, slightly misses, but no. White Noise does get the kill onto Burke. 2v3. 2v3, 27 seconds left. Not looking very good for the attackers right now. Oh, the Jaeger is spotted, but however, the Jaeger downs the Hibana, and White Noise finishes off Nighthawk to secure round number 5 for Gentlemen and Scholars. Very impressive round for the Cav, I do have to say the least, in the reference to just plain stopping the attack before they had any foothold at all. Getting the kill onto the Ying slowed the attackers down probably 15-20 seconds worth. Having to worry about the Cav in general still lurking around probably delayed him for another minute or even 2, and then the backup from GTR, even though it wasn't 100% a huge impact kill, does stop the attackers from pushing on that armory, which they so desperately needed. Running in very low time, and unfortunately with another kill onto it, making it 2v3, it just didn't look good for the the attackers at all. Nevertheless, looks like we are going back down to ventilations, and the first time actually the tactical tryhards are going down there. Nighthawk proven a very excellent fragger for tactical tryhards right now, and GTR and White Noise kind of coming into their own for Gentlemen and Scholars, but not too far out there. Everyone pretty much pulling their own weight. Mob obviously not being on a lot of supporting roles for Gentlemen of Scholars. Like GTR is back on the line actually. We're on a Lion, Jackal, and a Dokkaebi. That is pretty toxic. It's probably as toxic as you can get. It's like the Smoke and the Bandit are going to be the people playing upstairs in Armory, holding it down. Does look like Smoke is spotted through the floor, and I think the call is going to be made. White Noise does get Jackal track Dre and gets the headshot through the floor because of it. Doesn't, however, I don't think he knows that Burke is there, or at least call wasn't made. Burke does spot the Jackal and lights him up a little bit. But there is a lot of attackers on him right now. White Noise is going to push on to Burke and secure that kill. 5v3 with a minute 30 left. Does look like they secured all the upstairs. I'm not mistaken. Yes, pretty much all the upstairs. Line gets lit up just a little bit. Don't quite know from where. Mav does hear the Legion inside bathroom, but can't get the shot onto him right now. Nighthawk trying to back the Legion in bathroom up right now. Dokkaebi does spot Nighthawk. Nighthawk, however, gets an impressive headshot onto the Dokkaebi. White Noise is tracking Legion and trying to cut off rotations right now. 53 seconds left. Nighthawk looks like he's on the prowl again. Oh, is unfortunately going to be stopped by E1D. Legion is spotted as he tries to rotate through. However, instantly refragged by the Frost. Gamer refrags back onto Superman. White Noise refrags onto White Noise, and a 1v2 situation. 25 seconds left. The attackers do have control of the bomb site as of right now. Looks like Plant is starting to go down in ventilations. Plant is down. Twitch is spotted. And oh no, Gamer tries to pick up Princess Maudie, and both of them get taken out by the Valkyrie. Just checking to make sure there is no Claymores, but Nighthawk is going to start defusing, and that does mean round number 6 goes to Tactical Tryhards. In a impressive but unfortunate turn of events for Gentlemen Scholars, looking very good. The flank from Frost cost them valuable time and manpower, and then Nighthawk with a very impressive play called out by his teammates to just, or not by his teammates, but by him himself, hearing the Frostmat catch the Twitch. Now Habana just trying to pick him up to get back into 1v2. Unfortunately, both of them go down in a flurry of bullets sprayed through the ground above them. Nighthawk clutch. Oh yes, Nighthawk with a very impressive clutch. Like, we are going to see Cousins first time on this map. Does look like Superman's gonna go ahead and get the wall open quite immediately. Oh, Sledge does spot GTR. Oh, and Legion, just by the skin of his teeth, gets away just in time as Sledge throws that frag. However, Burke spots White Noise through one of the rotation holes, getting a very impressive headshot. Sledge is inside, very close to the Jaeger. Does spot the Jaeger. Oh, but misses the shots on the Princess Maudie, and Burke is down. Just as the line does also go down as well. Looks like a call is made. Superman trying to get this cheeky drone hatch kill. GTR gets the kill onto Nighthawk. Oh, so close. And yes, Superman does actually get that kill. Looks like there is a reset onto the Rook. 2v3 situation with a minute left. Not too bad. Rook is spotted by Violent. Oh. GTR, however, runs out and gets the kill onto Superman. Ooh, that's very, very good play by GTR. 1v3 in the favor of the defenders. For 45 seconds. A lot can happen. Definitely not horribly out of the reach of the attackers, but 30 seconds left and the future not in hand. Not looking very good. First confrontation is going to be between him and Gamer gets an impressive headshot into Violent, securing round number 7 for Gentlemen Scholars, and that is match point for the whole map in favor of Gentlemen and Scholars in a 5-2 victory. Very impressive first map. Very impressive. White Noise with the very nice clutch at the beginning of the game. Did prove good in a sense, or very good for Gentlemen and Scholars, and off to a good start. But overall, it seemed like Gentlemen and Scholars had that in their favor most of the time. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and yeah, certainly this is just map number 1. There is at least 2 more maps to go, and a total of 5 maps in general. So this is definitely not out of reach for tactical tryhards by no means. No, plane is not in the map pool. It is next. It's going to be Consulate. No. Chat, you want map. Just one person wants map. Everyone else that has been watching the tournament this whole time knows how this goes. Oh, looks like they're pushing around. No, sometimes the button to leave is circle, so quite a bit of the time people tend to just push the wrong button and leave. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just talking with the other team. Sorry, folks, I'm talking to him right now. Alright, looks like we are going to go ahead and get into map number 2. Which is Consulate. Looks like the first map, or first band, is going to be Montagne again. It doesn't seem like really anyone wants to play with Montagne. Honestly, no one likes playing good shield operators. I can understand that. Second map, or second band is actually going to be a Lion. Lion is definitely a direct counter to GTR playing Lion so much. So the final PvP band is Vigil and Echo. Vigil, I don't 100% know per se. Don't quite understand it a whole hell of a lot. I guess we'll find out in this and see if it is very impactful. I definitely do agree with the Lion ban. Lion was a pain in their side quite a bit. Looks like we are going downstairs to garage first. It's like I've seen the Capcan actually for the first time I believe in this tournament, and I for the suppressor don't quite know what's about that. Say this is going to be a pretty obvious garage push. JTR is in position to start trying to bandit trick. No, I don't think really anyone is, however, watching his back. Just setting up the claymores and everything, trying to get everything started. Does look, if I'm not mistaken, yes, all 5 attackers are down here. Oh no! First exothermic charge is stopped by the bandit. Oh, second one, almost the same situation. Violent playing a very awkward angle. Oh, but that Capcan's ever so close then. I know he's trying to cover the bandit as best as he can. Capcan does spot the Zofia, but misses the shots. Call does come out. Oh, huge misplay by Burke, and a second exothermic charge is denied. White Noise gets violent, but gets refragged by Superman. Still a 4v4. Superman does get access to cameras. Alright, looks like this is going to have to be a top-down approach play with only your Habana left on to blow open the hatches, which it's still possible. The garage not open is a huge disadvantage for the attackers, but it is still possible nonetheless. 30 seconds left. 4v4. They're going to have to get something done here. Hatches are going to starting in open. Hatches are open. JTR getting very aggressive, and somehow gets the kill onto Burke and onto Superman at the same time. Someone drops, and Princess Marty finishes off Nighthawk. 1v4, and unfortunately, not a whole lot that Drake could do at that point. First round goes to Gentlemen and Scholars. Alright. First defending round for tryhards. Looks like we are going upstairs to console and meeting. I'd say on bomb, I would definitely put this as more of a second bomb site. I would have to say that garage would probably take the cake take it for me over console and medium, but console and medium is still very good, I have to say. It's definitely, they can go in hand depending on how your team plays, for sure. It's like Gamer bringing the finger with the LMG. Don't quite know why that. Approaching the 1 minute mark, not a whole lot has happened for the attackers. Oh, Nighthawk with a very impressive play, taking out GTR on console windows. That is diffuser down outside of the window, or below the windows as well, but they can't really defend it a whole lot from there, but still very good kill. Game looks like he's going to start, or is clearing the first floor all by himself. No, not all by himself. White Noise is on the spiral stairs, very close to the Jaeger. Violent does hear the Jaeger, or the Thatcher. However, Thatcher's still going to open the wall, or open up the castle barricade. Gamer's going to peek and does take out Violent. I'm trying to run away from the smoke. Princess Maudie spots the Valkyrie. Gamer takes out his second person on the... Wow, just a flurry of kills by Gamer and White Noise, dropping it to a 1v4 in very quick succession. Gamer pushes on the Nighthawk for some reason very quickly. Don't quite know what that was about. Call does come out, however, and it looks like Free Fire comes out and Mob takes out Nighthawk, securing round number 2 for Gentlemen and Scholars. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself for a second there, folks. Like we are going to stay upstairs as Gentlemen and Scholars do go into the third round. like Gentleman Scars are bringing a Cav. Actually, I was saying almost all three-speed operators except for the Legion. So I'm guaranteeing you quite an aggressive gameplay is about to happen here, or aggressive matchup, I guess you can say. I think Violet's gonna start opening up the wall. Does spot the yellow. And tries to pre-fire, but the yellow is gonna go ahead and quickly get out of the way. But Dre spots Princess Marty. Princess Marty thought she was safe, but no, Dre getting the kill onto her. Quite know what Mom's doing. It's like someone was spotted, and it was GTR taking significant damage. GTR on 1 bullet's worth of HP. Oh, starting to clear the first floor. White Noise gets the kill onto Violent. Don't quite know from where. Oh wow. Actually playing above yellow through the skylight. First phone call comes out. 04v4. Very low HP on the Cav, but not a whole lot other than that. Doesn't look like Sledge still trying to clear this whole building by himself, actually. But I don't think, actually. Oh, actually, yes, Plant is successful somehow? I don't quite know how at all. But Plant is successful. Legion is spotted by Ying and is taken out. Nighthawk takes out Gamer. Pre-fire by Superman takes out White Noise. It's all up to GTR. 1 bullet's worth of HP versus 3 attackers. He is spotted. And Nighthawk does take out GTR as he tries to rotate back on the site. Round number 3 goes to Tactical Tryhards. We are going back up to console, or staying actually in console office on Tryhards. Second attempt to hold the upstairs as defenders. Or second attempt to hold the upstairs, I should have said that. Well, unfortunate, I can't talk. Anyways, guys, I don't know what the fuck you guys expect out of me. like some shout outs for the comments. Nevertheless, round 4 starting, and it looks like in the favor of German Scholars, which is surprising in how much of a, I guess, fight that Tactical Tryhards put up against almost everyone, being very strong in most instances. First swing goes out. They're gonna open up. Oh, they're just opening up that castle barricade on yellow stairs. Second one's gonna come out and open up the wall above the Valkyrie. I don't know if the Valkyrie quite knows that. I think Valkyrie knows, but I think Valkyrie is safely out of there. Dre with a very amazing shot as White Noise pushes up yellow stairs with the pistol. Wow. 5v4 in the favor of the defenders, actually. Going into the minute 30 mark. Bot taking out Gamer. Don't quite know from where. Yeah, no idea at all. Is it the first floor? I don't know. Whatever the case is, 5v3 now. Looks like the attack has stalled out as of right now. GTR is feeling there's someone there, but honestly doesn't know. Twitch on top of yellow stairs is gonna have to battle first with this Ela. Ela spotting the Twitch. Obviously, he's just gonna rotate straight through Skylight. Actually, Burke actually does hear. I think he hears the Ela mine go off, but not 100% sure. And Superman shoots to the feet of Mob as he tries to put on a breach charge, taking out that castle barricade. 2v5 with 15 seconds left. At least Diffuser is in the favor of them. Looks like it's probably going to be up to GTR. And the run out by Rook actually fails. GTR does get the kill. And just not enough time. And round number 4 goes to Tactical Tryhard. So back to a 2v2. Looks like we are still staying upstairs in console office. Tactical Tryhards are the first to win upstairs. Now this is the 4th showing of it. Yes, 4th showing of playing upstairs. Let's see if German Scholars can fix what they messed up on holding it the first time. Looks like the defender's bringing out a pulse first time. Let's go ahead and bring up that scoreboard. White Noise are back on top, as was the same thing last map. but more for the most part, pretty spread out. For Dr. Tryhards, Burke playing more of a support role, kind of not getting a whole lot of frags, but helping out his team nonetheless. And Superman and Nighthawk actually getting the most kills on their team. White Noise does spot that there is someone at that hatch. He's not going to have to worry about White Noise. Don't quite know how they constantly get it marked. Gamer is finally spotted by Nighthawk's drone. Nighthawk may look to try to actually regrets with that. Does spot Gamer and does shoot back, and actually does get shot to the floor by the pulse. Dre, however, with a very good shot onto Princess Maudie playing the back, and whoo, Dre's just barely getting missed by that C4 bot from GTR. But GTR does now give away his position that he is playing back there. Oh, it looks like he shoots one of the holograms. Finally confirming that GTR is back there. Gamer gets a kill on the Nighthawk as he pushes up Spiral. Smoke comes out. Whoa! Very good grenade. Downs GTR, but however GTR is able to get away, and if you guys do not know by now, the point system actually is off, so does not know GTR was actually down, so is not going to pursue it. GTR is going to get picked up by the roaming pulse. White Noise gets the kill onto Violent, as Gamer does get the kill onto Dre as well. Burke drops the Rook to very low HP. Run out. Possibly? No, actually not a run out. 35 seconds left. All Candelas come out. Superman spots White Noise. GTR refrags on the Superman. 1v3. Burke gets one. Diffuser is down. Inside, so I don't 100% know what's going to happen here. It's not looking very good for the Blackbeard. Wow, Burke actually gets the kill on the GTR, but unfortunately runs out of time. Very impressive kill for Burke. I do have to say that at the very least, very impressive.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb. Attackers need to locate the location of the bomb.
Alright, sorry about that, folks. I had to talk to someone real quick, trying to get something sorted out. Nonetheless, oh, looks like Sophia's gonna go ahead and just get right into here. Very aggressive early on. Looks like Superman is gonna be bandit tricking. Oh no, Zofia spots Superman and takes out the bandit. Oh, Jaeger, however, refrags onto White Noise. Violent is on very low HP now, but does his job of at least taking out the flanker. It looks like Burke's the only one on site, so it looks like the whole defense relies on him. If he goes down, this is unfortunately going to be a harder thing for him to hold, at least as of right now. Not a whole lot going on right now. It's like defenders are starting to... Oh! Burke spots Gamer, but misses the shots and gets the kill onto Burke. GTR gets the kill onto Violent as he tries to push back on the site. A spray from Dre spots Gamer. And GTR misses the shots on the Nighthawk, and Nighthawk getting the kill. Gamer refragging onto Dre. The 1v3. Oh no! Nighthawk unfortunately misses almost all his shots, and Gamer's flicks around and, or not flicks around, actually no, he just holds an angle and just takes out Valkyrie as she pushes. That is unfortunate. Nonetheless, round number 6 goes to Gentlemen and Scholars. So, 4v2, match point. Looks like they are going to have to go to the last bomb site, which is first floor, because they did win the other 2 bomb sites. Alrighty.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Oh, it looks like Trey is bringing the finger with the LMG as well. Is that smoke that is spotted? That might be... Or sorry, not smoke, mute. It might have been. Don't quite 100% no on that. Last minute. Reinforcements still going down. That is not how a sledgehammer works, sir. Ooh. first of the Fink are getting stopped by a Jaeger device. I think it's all up to Mob to go against the 3. Mob with a very impressive headshot onto Burke. Wow, that's pretty good. Mute is spotted by Nighthawk, and Gamer is taken out swiftly. So back to a 4v4. Legion is spotted by Violent. Violent finally getting the kill on the White Noise being very aggressive. Don't quite know why he was doing that. Rook is down as well too. So technically a 4v2 situation right now. So all left the Legion or the Jaeger and the Maestro. Smokes are starting to come out. Nighthawk gets a kill on Princess Marty and Piano. 1v2. GTR is just spraying the Ying to very low HP. Plant's going down again. And he actually does stop the defuse. Diffuser from going down. And Nighthawk takes out Mob. It's still laying on the ground. Could not get up. 1v3. 20 seconds left. Bomb is going down. Diffuser does finally go down. 1v3 situation, and it's all up to GTR. We'll run straight into Violent. Violent finishes off GTR. Securing round number 7 for the Tactical Tryhard. Damn indeed. 3-4 in the favor of Gentlemen and Scholars, going back on to the attack, but Tactical Tryhards kind of look like they were out of this, especially in the performance of the first map, but does look like they're significantly bringing it back right now. It does look like, even though they were down quite a bit, it does look like whatever they were doing wrong in the first couple of rounds, they have corrected, and it doesn't seem like Gentlemen Scholars have anything to counter it right now. Well, if you follow me on Twitter, you'd be caught up on this. Nonetheless, looks like we are going back down to garage and cafeteria. I know you don't. Well, like I was saying, if you were to follow me on Twitter, you would know, because I try to keep up to date about the tournament and everything, how it's going on. Also introduce new people that are joining the tournament as it happens, all on Twitter, not here on YouTube. You here on YouTube, all you get to do is see the live streams. Oh, I can put a link in the description right now. It's like Bandit is going to be successful on taking out the first exothermic charge. And just doing a little bit. Oh, Princess Marty just peeking through there, trying to. Second exothermic charge does get stopped. That yep, that is exactly how the attackers should be looking. They have no idea what they're going to do next. Burke, in the meantime, does get a kill on the GTR as he pushes down in yellow.
Breach charges prepped.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Drones ready.
So diffuser down on Nighthawk and 4v3 in the defender's favor. It's not looking very good for the attackers as of right now. Looks like it is White Noise's task to get the diffuser back away from the Valkyrie. I do not know why he just ran in there. That is. Valkyrie is spotted, and White Noise would swiftly takes out Nighthawk and does secure the diffuser for the attackers. So, pendulum swings back to the attackers' favor. 30 seconds left. Not a whole lot they can do right now in reference to getting it ready. It looks like they're just going to have to try to rush plant right now. Just as I say that, Violent gets the kill onto the Ash on yellow stairs. Thatcher just trying to get the pathway into Cafe open. Superman gets a kill on the Thatch, or onto the Twitch, and Dre takes out White Noise trying to push into Cafe. Very, very good hold. Mostly down to the Bandit tricking, but then after that, very good plays from Nighthawk securing the diffuser for them and holding it for, I believe it was 45 seconds, a minute, making them have to rush in there. So that does mean 4-4 in going into match 1. No matter what, I guess we're going to know who the winner is of this map. If you guys do not know the winner of the first map, it was Gentlemen and Scholars in a 5-2 advantage. Alright, I did throw the link to my Twitter into the chat. To take, if you guys want to look at that. I will link it into the description after the tournament though.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
pretty much the same setup as they ran before attacking on the lobby. It's like Nighthawk is gonna be tasked with taking Visa office for the attackers. Don't quite know what Nighthawk's feeling. I guess trying to get a better feel. Jaeger is spotted in Visa, at least. I'm trouble shooting that drone. Looks like the Jaeger is going to slow down the Sledge's push, at least for right now. And just after the 1 minute mark, not a whole lot going on at all. Looks like Burke is going to go ahead and start pushing downstairs, actually, trying to dislodge this defensive hold. There's Smarty getting the kill onto Dre just outside main entrance. Oh, was it? And Violent refragging onto Princess Marty with a very swift headshot. Superman lighting up the Rook a little bit through the hole. First call does go out. Candella's coming out. Ella's spraying straight through, lowering Dokkaebi down to below 50 HP. White Noise finishing off Knifefoot. Burke refragging onto White Noise. GTR refragging onto Superman. $2v3 with 38 seconds left. Frost does spot Burke, and Burke is swiftly taken down. 1v3. 30 seconds left. Not looking very good for the attackers at all right now. It's all up to Violent. GTR slowly creeping. Violent does spot GTR, but GTR gets the shot onto Violent, securing map number 2 for Gentlemen and Scholars. So, in a very stunning performance and a very close match for that second map, Gentlemen Scholars do finally take that. Looks like a pretty much even spread throughout, or very even spread of kills throughout the whole thing. Didn't really see too much, except for, of course, Gamer and GTR. Alright, it does look like Gentlemen Scholars are going to be calling a timeout. So we are going to go ahead and reconvene this at 9:15. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and be off air as of that time, but do come back in a few short minutes, and we're going to go ahead and get to the third map, Coastline. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going to go ahead and get into the third map just as soon as I get confirmation if both teams are ready. We're going to get into map number 3, Coastline. Looks like the first ban is going to be on a Montang, as per usual. Montang banned 100% of the time so far. Second one banned is going to be Lion. Direct counter towards GTR, playing Lion with almost every attacking round. Third one is Pulse. Pulse, I didn't see a whole lot of reason why to ban, besides the whole confrontation with the Sledge trying to push into Visa. Other than that, not really. I see him as he's strong. Strong as in terms for their team. And fourth one to be banned is Echo. Echo banned 100% of the time too, and haven't seen Echo at all. I think we're going to be seeing Penthouse first. Penthouse and Theater. Penthouse and Theater, arguably the strongest one versus Kitchen. I do believe with Penthouse you have to have less map control to make it work than over Kitchen. That's why I feel that Penthouse and Theater is better. Because you can hold Penthouse and Theater with 2 people. Very stretching it to 3 probably more comfortably, but you don't necessarily need all the people you need for kitchen. On kitchen hold, you have to hold service entrance, 1 in kitchen, and 1 upstairs at the very least, and that's uncomfortable. More comfortably, you probably also want 1 in Sunrise, holding that angle as well. Princess Marty back on the Jaeger. Princess Marty playing a lot of Jaeger. Sorry if you hear it ruffling. I have to just go quickly through my notes. thought GTR was going for a possible spawn peak, but it turns out I think I'm incorrect on that. Like, Thatcher's Claymore is going to get destroyed by Vigil. Just approaching the 1 minute mark, and not a whole lot has happened at all. Looks like Violent is on the prowl to try to take out those mirror windows. It doesn't look like there is one mirror window up. Oh, but Legion spots Violent as he tries to get that mirror window open. Minute 30 left, and still not a whole lot of map control for the attackers. It looks like they're kind of stalled out right now. A lot of dronings going on right now. White Noise, however, takes out Violent first, playing in the back of Penthouse as he was on the window. Superman is gonna go ahead and open up that wall. And, oh no, Burke accidentally headshot Superman. Oh no. Burke does spot the Mira. And Nighthawk gets the kill onto Mob. And is in a fight with GTR, but GTR comes out on top. Legion gets lit up a little bit by the Zofia. Zofia kind of, or that's Thatcher, sorry. Thatcher in a gunfight, but cannot land the kill. Princess Maudie gets the kill onto Burke. A 1v4 situation. And GTR spots straight and takes him out as well. Round number 1 goes to Gentlemen and Scholars. And a very superb hold. Sorry folks, I just had to check something real quick. Like, we are going to be seeing Penthouse as well from the Tryhards. Sorry folks, I'm not very talkative right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to type quite a bit. He's like, Finka is going to be ran again by Gamer with a LMG. LMG, in my opinion, I don't really like the LMG. LMG is flashy and it's nice. Trying to suppress, obviously, but I don't know. I do better with the assault rifle on Finka than the LMG. Looks like White Noise is being droned in. It has cleared hookah and billiards and aquarium already, and is already into VIP. And looks like Mob does spot the Valkyrie in the back of theater. Ooh, spots Elysian as he tries to rotate, but looks away just at the wrong time. Nighthawk peeks White Noise as he tries to throw in concussion mines, and Sophia loses his life. Her life, sorry. I think they're trying to get this wall open. Gamer just trying to pre-fire a little bit. C4 comes out, and it does miss its intended target. Gamer takes out Nighthawk. Right now. Oh, through the wall, actually. And Dre is in the back of Penthouse right now. Penthouse wall does finally get open. Dre playing very close in on it right now. Second exothermic charge doesn't get spotted. And Dre, with an amazing flick onto Mob's head, does take out the thermite, so they're not opening up any more of that wall. 4v3 and the defenders are favored. Violent pushes straight into VIP, gets one. Princess Monty refrags. Dre refrags on the GTR, and it's already a 3v1 with 20 seconds left. It is all up to Princess Monty. She's going to go ahead and push into the Hall of Fame. Gets spotted by the Legion, takes immense fire, and Burke finally takes down Princess Maudie, securing round number 2 for the Tactical Tryhards, and with a victory teabag on the Twitch's dead body. We are going to the Barn Sunrise. Sorry folks, my pen tried to break on me here, but I'm not letting it. Ah, that was the problem the whole time, huh? Wow, it was a little piece of paper trying to stop my pen from being open. Did I run out? No, Mob just ran out and just gonna go take out that drone. Last minute reinforcements are still going down. The spot does get called out, and Jaeger is noticed, but no. Luckily, the wall was reinforced, so Prince Marty does not get just sprayed through the wall and murdered. Looks like Habana's gonna start opening up the wall. They're trying to get an angle on this Habana. Looks away. Oh, Nighthawk not spotting the individual rotating away. Jackal pre-firing through the wall. Ella spots the Zofia. GTR trying to counteract this Jackal. Burke gets a kill on Prince Amati. GTR refrags on the Dre. Still 4v4 with a minute 30 left. Mob, I think, was actually spotted laying down. Oh, Mob spots Zofia and lights her up just a little bit. Is getting back up from White Nice. First call does come out. GTR gets the kill onto Nighthawk. Oh, and Mira pushes aggressively onto Violent and does get taken down and finished off. Candelas going out. Looks like this is going to be a Sunrise push. Plan is going down. Second call from Doke B does come out. Turnaround gets a kill onto Gamer. Trying to push in through the smoke. And Burke gets GTR as he just tries to run out, but pulls down the door and gets immediately killed. And Burke with an amazing headshot onto Mob, playing behind Sunrise Bar. Burke, very stellar. Round number 3 goes to Tryhards. So a very impressive attack, I have to say at least. Not a whole lot I can say that went wrong. The Jackal getting killed upstairs was unfortunate, but them clearing out almost all the anchors in Sunrise definitely left the defenders at a disadvantage, and all they had to do was Candela and smoke, and there was just not enough support on site to be able to stop the plant from going down. Alright, looks like first hold in Kitchen, brought up by Tactical Tryhards. I do have to say I prefer Kitchen over Sunrise and Blue Bar and Hookah and Billiards. And it seems like Tactical Tryhards preferred it too, if I'm not mistaken. They play it quite often. Looks like Jackal is tasked with clearing out Sunrise. Does spot Nighthawk and does a very amazing headshot onto the Valkyrie round. That does mean that the attackers have secure Sunrise, which is very unfortunate for the defenders as they can hold a very long angle onto site. White Noise, for some reason, getting very aggressive early on, and Burke is going to go swiftly take out the Jackal. So back to a 4v4 with just under the first minute gone of this round. Don't quite know why that Jackal was being so aggressive so early on. I don't understand at all. There was no reason for it. GTR spraying straight in the kitchen, not really hitting a whole lot. The defender's getting very aggressive right now. Smoke getting a little aggressive actually onto the Blackbeard, trying to establish sight on into service and getting lit up significantly, losing one of his rifle shields. Princess Marty gets a kill on the Burke as he wasn't looking at the kitchen window. So, and GTR gets a kill on the Violent, trying to peek from that cubby hole that he's been at this whole time. 44 seconds left, and the attackers actually have control of kitchen. Gamer with a very amazing flick onto Superman's head makes it a 1v4. 1v3 as Dre takes out GTR, but Gamer refrags onto Dre, securing round number 4 for the Gentlemen and Scholars. So, overall on that defense, not very good. Violent was tasked with holding 2 angles that were quite important, and inevitably losing because there was 2 people holding the angles from that, and he just couldn't fight a Blackbeard and an Ash. That was just impossible. And also having to be tasked to watch front desk, that's just too much on one person. And Nighthawk going down very early on definitely left him at a disadvantage. Having a long angle to work with and no worries of a roamer coming that way, at least for a while, definitely made it easier to push on the site. Princess Marty bringing up is very odd setup. Princess Marty is running with a suppressed FMG9 on smoke. Don't quite know about that. So looks like Cab was spotted by Habana and does take significant damage, dropping the Cab below 50 HP. GTR looks like he's going to start trying to get aggressive here. Trying to set up for a possible run out. Second smoke, or first smoke comes out by Princess Maudie. And so does the first Candela from the Ella. Princess Maudie opening up the wall just as the Candela hits him in the face. Princess Maudie gets a kill on a Superman as he was concussed beyond belief. Right now he's trying to back up. And what? Burke with a misplay for some reason didn't spot Princess Maudie and gets shot in the face after staring at each other like they were lovers. Cap tries to run away, but Jackal sprays her in the back and does down her. Or was that violent from? Nevertheless, White Noise is going to be picked up by the Ella and back to the HP. Oh no. Violent not spotting the smoke. Oh, Cav getting very aggressive very quick. The smoke going at a very tight angle. Very hard to push onto. I don't quite... These attackers are getting very single-minded right now. Well, Nighthawk is the only one that looks like is trying to get a flank onto them. Looks like Dokkaebi is down, but Nighthawk takes out White Noise as trying to come for the flank. 2v4 with 16 seconds left. It's not looking very good right now, but as I said, that Drake gets the kill on Princess Maudie behind the behind the bomb, and GTR drops onto Superman's Claymore, but not before downing the Jackal. It's all up to the Hibana as Mob headshots the Hibana as they push into kitchen. So it does look like we are going to be going to hookah and billiards. Me personally don't like hookah and billiards. I don't know, it's just not a bomb site that's very favorable in my position with that big window, cutting off possible rotation from both of the sides, and then also the window into hookah that you can hold a long angle going into billiards. I don't know. I just don't see why use it. Oh, unfortunate GTR runs right in that big jammer. White Noise pre-fires through the door and actually gets a shot onto the Kapkan plane in hookah. like White Noise's next task is to try to get this mirror window. But oh wow, Mirror missing the Thatcher as he puts his back to the wall. Zero comes out from Dre. Unfortunately, does not hit his intended target. Gamer gets the kill onto Violence, playing downstairs, or no, sorry, playing the mirror window just outside Hookah. That does mean that Hookah is almost secure for the attackers. Thatcher is spotted as he tries to push up the north stairs. Dre is droned out, having to face two attackers right now. But however, Dre gets Gamer. GTR is already inside Hookah, so gonna have to be quite careful. White Noise gets the kill on a Nighthawk trying to push up north stairs. White Noise is battling with the Mute right now. Don't know where the diffuser is. Oh, it's on GTR. Plane does go down. White Noise gets Dre as he tries to peek onto him. 1v4, it's all up to Burke. Burke is spotted by White Noise. And that does mean round number 6 go to Gentlemen and Scholars. Overall, looks like we are going to be going back to Hookah and Billiards. So, definitely not the same lineup as Tactical Tryhards brought, bringing the Mirror, playing on North Stairs. I don't quite know what this lineup is going to be doing exactly. It more looks like a preferability of operators rather than a sound strategy. Ella getting a little getting aggressive right early on. Seems like Burke is on the I think early on actually bringing the assault rifle versus what most people have been bringing this whole matchup. Violent on that window that I was talking about in Hookah. That does make it very difficult for the defenders to hold it. Princess Monty actually looking away at this at the wrong time, and as I said, that Nighthawk gets Jaeger, and Violent gets mob. Well, Princess Marty wasn't watching that window. She's now watching it, but a little too late for her friend. So GTR is going to go ahead and flank, or we're going to go ahead and rotate downstairs and watch north stairs for Violent. Mine does go off. Gamer pushing very aggressively is spotted by Finka, and Burke gets the headshot on the Gamer. 5v2. Princess Marty is spotted and is lit to very low HP. Violent peeks the window and gets finishes off Princess Marty. GTR gets Burke. 1v3, 1v2 actually, because Jackal is down right now. It's all up to GTR. Violent spots GTR as he tries to come in for the flank and finishes him off, securing round number 7 for the Tactical Tryhards. Wow. Wow. Very, very good push all in all, and very good squeezing of the defenders, especially the Vigil, having to worry about 2 flanks and inevitably losing to one of them. And clearing out the roamers so early on, there's just nothing that the defenders could do with no map control at all. Very good round. Very good round for the Tryhards.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Alright. So another hookah and billiards hold, obviously. And a lot of long-range attackers with both Dokkaebi and Glass being brought out. GTR on the blitz. GTR pushing into hookah, and it's Superman from below with a C4. Wow. That's going to take a lot of steam out of this push. Princess Marty gets the kill onto Burke in the hallway of hookah. Violent knows that he is there. Superman gets a kill on the Gamer as he tries to push in from service entrance. And Violent gets Princess Marty from all the way back there? No, it's not. Sorry. Violent gets Princess... Sorry, that's defense. Oh. White Noises spots Violent. and just sprays to the wall as he is taking fire from 2 different angles. Does spot the head of the bandit. C4 is coming out. And White Noise gets hit by the C4 and blown up by it. Mob pushes in and refrags onto Dre. 1v2. Second call from Dokkaebi comes out. Diffuser is not in the hand of Mob right now. Well, it does spot the Dokkaebi, but Mob sprays to the wall a little bit better than Nighthawk and does get the kill. Headshot machine, like I have said before in the beginning of the stream, just give the headshot to him. Mob does get the diffuser and does start the plant. Bandit pushes in, and Mob gets the headshot onto Superman. Wow. Wow. I have no words for that. That was just, it all came down to Mob's gun skills and that SMG-12 that is blatantly overpowered, obviously, as you can see. And that does mean that in a 3-0 victory, Gentlemen and Scholars take the August tournament. Kudos to Gentlemen and Scholars. I do believe with that, though, that is... Yes, that is the end of it. Okay, just had to make sure. If you guys want to go ahead and sign up for the next tournament, go ahead and DM me on Twitter. My link is already in the chat. I'll link it in the descriptions after this goes up live on YouTube. You can also follow me on PlayStation, and if anyone that is watching wants to know that, I can also put that in the description as well. But I think without further ado, good job, Gentlemen and Scholars. But I will see you guys later. Peace.